Okay, I'm gonna take you on this one. This lawn we're applying what's called a plant growth regulator. We started offering that this year, and I think it's gonna really help with our mowing program. So we offer bi-weekly only mowing. I've talked about that in other videos, and why we do that in our specific market. I wouldn't do it if I was even a couple of hours farther north or south of where we are, but just because of the type of grass we have and the mowing season, it just makes sense here. But this plant growth regulator is something we started offering for people who, during the middle of the summer when our grasses are really growing, want their grass to be, not quite as out of control in between mowings every 2 weeks. So we offer this as a solution to kind of reduce mowing. So that's what I'm applying right now. Basically, this will just slow everything down. It'll slow the vertical growth, but the grass will still thicken up. Hey honey, I got some visitors. Hey honey, how are you? This will slow the vertical growth of the grass down. And we apply this about once a month, and it just really helps us out with mowing, and the grass isn't nearly as thick, and it's not nearly as bad. Hey honey, making a little video. How are you? Good. Let me finish this video and I'll be right there. Don't let him step on this grass. Hey buddy, how you doing? Got my little helper here. Hey buddy. All right. So this grass I haven't been to in a while, but this grass looks like it's being taken over with something called Dallas grass. It's this big, tall looking weed here. Most people think it's crabgrass, or they think every grassy weed is crabgrass, but it's not. This is actually much worse than crabgrass. It's only way to get rid of it is to spray it with Roundup or dig it out. You guys doing okay? So this growth regulator, it'll take probably 4 or 5 days for it to actually activate in the plant and start working. So this grass will grow normally for 4 or 5 days, and then it will slow down. It'll start to slow down and take effect. So you'll notice a bigger difference between the next mowing, after the next mowing, than you will this one, because we're still going to get some growth for the next week or so. Yeah, this lawn took a lot of damage this winter. There's a lot of low spots in this lawn where it doesn't drain off because this part of the yard is lower than the street. So water just pools right here, and it's just a breeding ground for grasses like Dallas grass and other grassy weeds and nut sedges and things like that love the wet areas. Hey buddy, just spraying this lawn. The growth regulator. What you doing, little buddy? You are, huh? You got a new, that the one from JJ?
Yeah, this was actually from JJ's mom.
Wow, that was very nice. Wow, honey, you're awesome. I'm about to come home in a little bit. I got play everything, baby. All right, now the backyard. This yard is covered in grassy weeds. See a lot of kalinga, which is a type of sedge. A lot of the Dallas grass. Here's some, looks like purple nut sedge. So I'm actually, once I do this plant growth regulator, I'm going to go back over this whole yard and spray for weeds because it definitely is not clean like it should be. I'm going to take some Dismiss and Celsius and go ahead and hit all this area. See this lighter colored area, we've got some Bermuda taking over right there. You can use this stuff on trees and shrubs as well, so that's why I'm not concerned about getting some on there. If this was a herbicide, obviously I wouldn't be getting it on the trees and shrubs and I'd be staying away. But I'm not getting much on there, but some drops are getting on there. Okay, so that yard is sprayed. Untwist my hose as I go back so that I don't have a bunch of kinks and things to get out when I get back to the van. Make sure I close my gate. Use my little wet rag here to wipe off and guide the hose as I reel it in. I'm gonna spray something else. No, I'll let you take some pictures. Messing up my videos. How dare you?
Can you help us take it over?
Yeah.